My tomorrow must be greater than today.
His hands are not short that it cannot reach to you. His eyes are never blind, he cannot see your tears. His ears are not deaf that he cannot hear you cry. Your tomorrow must be greater than today. Your tomorrow must be greater than today.
No matter what I face, no matter what I see.
No matter what comes.
Hello and welcome to my session again. As I said, my name is Francis Onwe Mele, the CEO of Pages of Life Business Consulting. Last week I gave a detailed talk on small businesses, and like I told you earlier on, the whole essence of this program is to give little tips to people who are interested in the micro, small and medium enterprises. So we drove a deep analysis into the water business, and we are recap to tell you that before you go into the production of this bottled water, please go into a learning curve, even if it's to trade on pure water first. Trade on pure water so you can understand the DNA and the nitty-gritty of the water business. Thereafter, you can shoot into the pure water business. So it's important you get to know some of these details. This is how to avoid a small businessman going into a business and then recording a disastrous failure. So this week, I got so many responses that what do I mean by a sachet of water? What do I mean by a bag of water? And how do I arrive at my calculation? And I told you I want to make it very, very simple. Today, I brought a sachet of water. So follow me carefully. I hope you're online. But meanwhile, let's do our usual ritual, which is one, the business truth. You go into business with a determination not to lose money. Rule number one, do not lose money. Rule number two, do not forget rule number one. Once you have those two in your mind, then the third one was ensure whatever services or business you are going into, there is that need for the service or for the product in your whatever you define as a vicinity, because it is the customers that will build your business. It is the customer that will sustain your business, not your passion, not your love for it. So if you have those two in mind, then let's move on. For the pure water business, I told you, with a capital of just 25,000 naira, if you're not in Nigeria, any part of the world, you can check the exchange rate. It's about 360 naira to a dollar. So you can easily do your calculation as I did last time. Okay? For 25,000 naira, you will find out that it's equivalent to about just $70. Okay? Now I said, for 25,000 naira or $70, if you're in the third world, you can actually start a very effective and lucrative business if you follow my three rules. One, don't lose money with determination. Two, don't forget rule number one. Three, make sure there are people who need that service or the product. So let's move on. For the pure water business, I said, before you go into producing this, please ensure you get into trading of this, or trading for a smaller capital of what is called a sachet of pure water. Now, in Nigeria and most cases in the third world, this is a typical sachet of pure water. It goes for about 10 naira. But don't be carried away by the denomination. I know some of you are listening to me from Kenya, from Ghana, from Cote d'Ivoire. The last request is from Cote d'Ivoire, why I'm repeating this. 10 naira for a sachet, which of course is equivalent to just, how much is it? Equivalent to about 3 cents. But understand the ratio. You have a minimum capital of 25,000 naira. You can go to the trading of this business. This is just 10 naira for a sachet. This is a quantity of water that just 550 cl, a 10-year-old boy could finish this as a goal. And I said, if you are in a tropical region where we have good and impressed level of sunshine, you can find your customers in the churches, the mosque, or where there are concentration of school children. Now, question: is it difficult to sell 400 of this sachet? Do you think it's impossible to sell 400 of this for 400 pupils or persons to buy this and quench their thirst in an environment where you have an average temperature of between 30 and 39 degrees centigrade? This is what people buy effortlessly and easily. So with 25,000 naira, I said you can buy a bag of this. This is a sachet, and this is a bag. Wow, so heavy. This is a bag, right? In basically the standard in Nigeria, this bag contains 20 units of this. This bag contains 20 units of this. Is that okay? So the 20 units of this actually goes about between 80 and 100 naira in most other places. So we did our calculation using 80 naira per bag. In remote areas, it can get for 80 naira or 90 naira. In cities, probably goes for about 100 or 120. I hope I'm clear. So, but the fact remains, you have a capital of just 25,000 naira, right? And you can buy 20 of this. 20 of this will mean you have in your stock 400 of this small sachet. I hope I'm communicating. Now let's do the basic arithmetic. Remember, 20 of this exists here. Okay? And I chose to buy 20 of this bag. Okay, for those who are not very close, who are not very familiar with figures, let's change it a bit. You buy 25 of this. Okay? If you chose to buy 25 of this at 18 naira per bag, okay, you probably would be paying, if you buy 25 bags at 18 naira per bag, you'll be paying something in the neighborhood of 20. Okay, now you have 25,000 naira at your disposal, remember? And the 25,000 naira you have chosen to go into this business of a bag. I won't bring it further again, okay? This is a bag containing 20. You are buying 25 of this, which means you have 500 of this to sell in a single day. Is that okay? Fine, so let's move on. So the calculation is simple. If I bought that one for 80 naira for each bag, right, and I chose to buy 25 of those bags, I would have spent just 2,000 naira for the 25 bags. Now remember, I'm selling each of these at retail price for 10 naira. So a bag that contains 20 of this, right? If I'm selling this for a 10 naira per retail, it means the 20 of them will be sold for 200 naira. And if I bought it for 80 naira, my profit margin is 120. Do you get that? For a bag, profit margin of 120. That's your profit margin. If you chose to sell it at this retail, for each bag you sold, you would have made a profit of 120 naira. And if you succeeded in selling the entire 25 bags, you would have made a profit of 3,000 naira. You're in business. And that's for that day. And I'm saying, let's be a bit conservative. Okay? Let's be conservative. And for that day, you made a profit of 3,000 naira. And you chose to do that business for 6 days in a week. Some will do for 5 days, some will do for 6 days in a week. Right? If you're a small scale businessman, I don't know why you can't do it for 6 days in a week. You are talking about selling an essential commodity. If you do it for 6 days in a week, and you are making a profit of 3,000 naira a day, in 6 days in a week, you would have quietly made a profit of 18,000 naira a week. And for a month, you would have made a profit of 72,000 naira. Ladies and gentlemen, what was your investment? You had only 25,000 naira, of which you used that to buy his bag, build a kiosk, and everything. And I told you clearly, by the time you build your kiosk, get it well painted, I would have spent about 10,000 naira, and you have 15,000 naira left. You simply go and buy 25 of this, right? And you stock it in your kiosk near a mosque, a very busy church, a very busy environment where you have school children. I can guarantee you, if you did that every day, by the time it is 12 noon or 2 p.m., you would have finished selling the 500 sachet every day. And you would have gone on with 3,000 naira profit a day, which you have calculated to be 72,000 naira a month as profit, not your revenue, which include your capital, and not your sales revenue, which includes your capital and your profit. This is exclusively profit. Like I told you, I had 2 mentees I'm taking through, and you have that ready for you. And what else do you do with that? You are going to the 4th level of my mantra, persistent savings, because you know that your aim is to work hard, start a small business, and ultimately get a machine that will produce this. But you are starting from this. I hope I am communicating. Now, this is just the same concept in every small businesses you want to go into. And I hope that is clear. I look forward to hearing more from you. So, for today, I want to add, to round up for today's lecture, some basic concepts, again, of another small business, which I thought I should touch on today before I went into the pure water concept and pure water business. One of that small concept is essentially the plantain chips. The plantain chips, or the selling of fruits. The plantain chips or the selling of fruits. Now, I want to make it clear to you that you've got to be in a position to appreciate the selling of fruits. Okay? This is very common in our community, right? And very many young guys, including those that are doing very well with this. Okay? They are all having the same DNA of the concept of small businesses. But what I want to drive home in this, my BIF 7, which is the Business, Entrepreneurial and Economic Forum, is the same principle. You must be disciplined. As you make your funds and your profit daily, ensure you separate your profit from your capital. What kills many business and small and medium scale businesses are they model all together. And the temptation of that is this. When you model all together, the chances are that you might be seeing your revenue as your profit. You might be seeing your revenue as money available for you to spend. And naturally, the temptation will come where you have got to spend it. But if you make effort to realize that I have just started with 25,000 naira, yes, end of the month I've made a profit of 50 or 70,000 naira. I must separate that profit and keep my 25,000. Now watch. There are some of you that may say, okay, my business is booming. Can't I do more than 25 bucks? Then you are allowed to touch your profit, take part of it, to enhance your capital from 25 to maybe 40,000. But watch, you must be because you have the customers to buy. It must be because you have the opportunity to feed them. It must be because people are ready to buy. You don't do it for prestigious sake. You do not do it because you have a passion. That is not a business concept. Where there's an opportunity, then you can increase your capital base from your profit margin. But you ensure you save the balance. And I said, even if you save 50,000 naira every month from a profit of 72,000 naira, watch, you made a profit of 72,000 naira every month, even if you save 50 out of that 72,000 naira, by end of the year, you would have made a 600,000 naira profit. I'll be very generous because you realize that as the owner of the business, you need to meet some other basic incidental expenses like your own salary, your transport to and from that location, and few other expenses you may need to meet. Which is why I said from 7,000 a month, you can pull out 22 to support your business in many ways. Okay? And so doing, you keep your business still going on. At the end of the year, you would have saved about 600,000 naira. And you can't tell that man on the street that you have no job, that you have no business. This message is for my young graduates, boys and girls in the 20s. I think many of you here, you spend the whole day on the street doing absolutely nothing. And you have that worry, which is why I talk about the dignity of labor. As long as you believe that you are a university graduate and you can't trade on this, then you do not understand the principle of the dignity of labor. The dignity of labor, as I mentioned earlier on in my other episode, is that concept that built into your subconsciousness. That is worth doing at all, is worth doing well. Once you have done your own work and you are convinced that this project or this business is profitable, right? And you rise up to make the business dignified. Okay? You've had the idea that the wood does not make the monk. It's the monk that makes the wood important. It is you that will make the sale of this or this important and prestigious. This will not make you prestigious. It is you who is a graduate, who have chosen to come into this because you have no job, and you have chosen not to steal or be an embarrassment to your family, and you have listened to this lecture, beef 1, 2, 3, this is beef 8, and you have imbibed the concept of the dignity of labor. That is what this lecture is meant for. So I welcome you once again. If you have not clicked to this, not subscribed to my lectures, look at the subscription button there and click it in the red button. And whenever I make any other new video on the concept of the small scale business development, you will receive an alert for it. I want to welcome you one more time and let you realize that your tomorrow could be better than today. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.